Well, Cannes is currently the centre of the movie universe, and Lord of the Rings has been one of its brightest stars this weekend.
Now, the critics had a look. They loved it. 25 minutes worth of preview. Got a chance to mix and mingle with the cast and crew.
And our Europe correspondent, Ian Sinclair, had exclusive access to the hottest party in the Cannes Film Festival, the one for Peter Jackson and his cast at a medieval castle. He joins me now from the south of France. Good morning to you, Ian.
Good morning, Liz.
How was the party? Describe it for us.
Oh, it was unbelievable. I guess it's an example of, where Hollywood comes to Cannes. It's pure make-believe. It was in a genuine medieval castle with live special effects costumes by Nyla Dixon, the New Zealand costume designer for Lord of the Rings, and bevies of photographers, crews. The crush was phenomenal. Everybody was trying to get whatever they could of the party, but we were the only ones allowed in.
Because I read that tickets were trading hands as much as $5,000 US. People were desperate to get to the party.
They were, and it was quite incredible inside. They'd done a complete reconstruction of Middle Earth, if you like, even pulling down the Hobbit houses in New Zealand, reconstructing them in the castle grounds, for the pleasure of Liv Tyler and Christopher Lee and all the other stars that were gathered there.
And Peter Jackson, he was there?
Yes. The reception to him.
Did you talk to him? Because he's in hot demand now, isn't he? He's being praised as one of the best directors in the world at the moment.
Yes, he is. They're not backward in describing him as the greatest living director. He is the toast of the town here. When he walked past up the red carpet, the flashing of bulbs was incredible. Everybody went crazy. They wanted the people. And, of course, he's such the natural Kiwi guy and unassuming and funny, and they love him. They just love him here.
Do we realise, do you think, in New Zealand, just how big this is overseas?
I'm not sure. I'm doing my best to help people realise.
Because describe the overseas reaction. It is regarded as one of the biggest things in Hollywood, isn't it?
It is. It is. I mean, well, it's the biggest movie project ever. He made 3 big movies all at once. And I talked to the critics who came out of the 25-minute director's cut, just a little preview, 25 minutes long. And they said, forget Star Wars, this is bigger, this is better, this is a work of art. And Peter Jackson is the greatest living director.
How was it when you talked to some of the stars at the party who've been here in New Zealand? What are their words on the movie?
Well, they're New Zealanders now, as far as they're concerned. And this is the amazing thing. Everywhere I went, I mean, I interviewed them earlier and in the castle grounds. And they almost made me an honorary hobbit. I mean, you just have to say, oh, I'm from Television New Zealand. You're from New Zealand, hey, and they'd be up and slap you on the back. And the other journalists will be saying, and then as the hobbits came past, they'd all come over. Sean Bean, Sean Astin and people like that would come over and sort of high-five you, and everybody was going, oh, you know those guys? I said, no, I'm just a New Zealander, that's all.
because they seem to have really loved their time in New Zealand when they were filming. Is that the impression you had?
Yes, they did. They absolutely loved it. Christopher Lee, for example, all of them, they were wearing pendants, greenstone pendants, and some of them were wearing their pendants as they walked up the red carpet, just as a little secret signal to any New Zealanders out there that they're sort of there. It was great. 25
minutes of the film and some interviews as well were previewed at Cannes. Did you manage to see that preview, Ian?
Yes, I was there.
And even the most hardened critics seem to be raving.
Oh, yes. It is amazing. I mean, the special effects by Weta, the New Zealand production company, they are really star in themselves. They're a feature in themselves. I mean, much of it was done digitally, but it's bigger than you would expect if you've read the books. What you see is bigger than you imagine, so I'm told.
And captures that whole Tolkien world very well. But does it also capture the New Zealand landscape? Could you tell it was New Zealand?
Oh, absolutely. That was the thrilling part. Where you sort of go to Vietnam, we're going to, hey, that must be Greenstone Valley down there, Wakatipu. Oh, yes, and it sent quite a thrill down your spine when you saw it on the big screen with that fantastic, cinematic soundtracks that they have. And the sound, by the way, is phenomenal. I mean, the deep basses just shook all the way through the theatre. It's full of suspense. It's a very, very exciting trilogy to watch.
I spoke to somebody who was on the set when they were filming Up Rukahu, and they said that Peter Jackson never compromised on his New Zealand garb of shorts. Did he compromise on that for the big party, Ian?
His New Zealand, I'm sorry?
His New Zealand garb. He likes to wear shorts, very, very typically Kiwi. He wore shorts all through the coldest
he
of
didn't wear shorts, but he did turn up in an old pair of green trousers with some fairly beaten-up old sneakers, and then proceeded to dance with the hobbits as the cameras flashed. It was fantastic.
That's wonderful, Ian.
On home.
nice to hear from you, and keep enjoying France.
Okay. Thanks, Liz.
Ian Sinclair from Cannes.
Sounds like you.